welcome back to another episode of the Worst Possible Commander Show. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm here with my friends Blake, Ben, and Shea, and we're about to play another riveting, epic game of Commander brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. But before we get into the worst possible things that our decks can do to each other, it's somebody's birthday! Happy birthday to you! That's enough.
Thanks, guys. That was beautiful.
Yeah, we're actually literally recording on Blake's birthday, and on, you know, I was going through in my mind just all the times we've had together, all the Maestro's charms off the top,
Certainly.
all of the Kazul's Furies to the faces, all the Thopter Sword combos, the many times you've foiled my plans, and I wanted to get you something to show truly my appreciation for you on this, your very special day. So I got you your very own signed CovertGoBlue Shark token.
Happy birthday, nerd. Well, thanks, CGB. I will hopefully use this to kill you a few times.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Oh, I will.
I'm sure you will.
There's going to be a lot of different tokens, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're excited about it. It's almost certainly going to be worth a lot of money someday.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
It's basically a collector's item. So while you revel in my own generosity, my personal generosity on the show, I'm going to introduce the worst possible thing that my deck can do to my opponents. But first, let me remind everybody to stay till the end. Leave a comment, because the winner of the game is going to choose their favorite comment from the episode to win a $50 gift code to CoolStuffInc.com. What I am playing today, I call the heat check. In basketball, a heat check is when you take a shot from, I don't know, about half court because you feel like you can make anything and it goes in. And I've won, I'm on like the hottest streak I've had since we started the show. I've won a few games here, like 3 of the 4 last month, I think. And I said, you know what? Heat check, we're playing mono red. Mono red aggro. So my commander is Laelia the Blade Forged, and this is a 2/2 with haste legendary spirit warrior. When this card attacks, I exile the top card of my library, and I may play it this turn, which is cool, because it's card advantage in the command zone. Even playing mono red, I have to have card advantage. And it says, whenever one or more cards are put into exile from your library and or your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on Laelia. So, I am going to be using a lot of those sweet exile as card advantage draw type effects to try to make my commander a very large, strong, powerful spirit warrior. And then I'm going to amplify the damage, and I'm going to basically abuse the commander damage mechanic, because I'm going to try to hit you with all these. Furnace of Wrath doubles damage, Gratuitous Violence doubles damage, Fire Emancipation triples it, Chandra's Ignition damages everything, Lizard Blades, Ember Cleave, Temur Battle Rage, Double Strike. It's kind of like Mono Red Voltron. It's just, what can I say? It's Mono Red. And I might have to sing the Mono Red song a little bit. Oh, maybe as much as the birthday song. We'll see.
We'll see.
You're giving me a face. Is it, you're that
Does
amazed
there
by
not any blue cards in that deck?
There are some cards that might feel bluer than you would expect them to.
I'm scared. All right.
I thought that face was because you're still awed by the generosity of the gift.
Well, because you have a second gift for me, and that is my demise, I believe, with mono red. So I'm excited for that one.
You'll just have to wait. That's like the gift that's going to jump out of the cake. You only see the cake right now, but there's something inside.
Perfect.
So why don't you tell us about what you're playing, Birthday Boy, and your worst possible?
Well, as we talked about, it is my birthday, so I built a birthday-themed deck. I'm playing Zedruu the Greathearted. So this is 1 in Jeskai for a 2/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of permanents you own that your opponents control. And then you can pay Jeskai. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. So, we're going to be given gifts. So I'm playing a good number of cards like Switcheroo, exchange control of 2 target creatures. So, you know, if it's your birthday, you want some presents, and so we're going to be doing presents. It's going to be great.
He's the type of guy who like brings gifts and like snacks to work on his birthday.
I actually did. That did happen today at work. Yeah.
He
Yeah. It was good. So my win cons, I have a couple. 2 of them are Felidar Sovereign, because Zedruu's going to start gaining me a ton of life. So at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 40 more life, you win the game. I'm not sure it's going to be great against mono red, but we're going to find out. And then Kruscke Decklists says you have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. I do have 2 worst possible presents for my friends.
Oh, no.
So I have Pyromancer Swap. It's got some text that doesn't matter, but it does say at the end of your turn, discard your hand. But what it does, the secret text on there is, at the end of CGB's turn, when he owns this, because he's going to be the only person who owns this at the end of their turn, they discard their hand.
Mono red, don't need it.
And then the other card is Grid Monitor, which is a 4/6 that says you can't play creature spells.
No. Mono red, only need 1.
No.
Happy birthday to everybody! That's what I'm going to be doing today. These are the only 2 really dumb ones, though.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see it. And Ben, why don't you tell us about your deck and your worst possible? You're already laughing.
Well, I was pretty confident before I knew your guys' decks. But now that your decks can use my permanents against myself, apparently,
Correct.
or just hit me really hard, I'm a little scared of my own creatures now. So I'm playing Isshin 2 Heavens as 1, but and he does double attack triggers, pretty much. He's a Mardu commander. And it's more like Isshin 2 Hells as 1, because I'm taking advantage of the attack triggers with Eldrazi.
Eldrazi have attack triggers?
Yes, and that attack trigger is called Annihilator. Oh. So I got this nice stack of 6 Eldrazi here. One's an enchantment or a fiber creatures.
Nope, rejected.
And yeah, so instead of Annihilator like 3, it'll be 6. This will be 4, 4, 4, 8, and that one would be 4 as well. So yeah.
Fun.
So, it costs a lot of mana though, so hopefully I have enough ramp, mana rocks essentially, to get there. We'll find out.
I guess we'll
find out.
I mean, it's either he's taken like 21 commander damage or we're all giving up all our permanents.
Yeah, yep.
Oh my lord.
I can't wait to take one of those though. It's gonna be so sick.
I sure hope that doesn't happen.
Happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
Scary.
Both of us
Shay,
should get something.
speaking of scary, you love to bring the scary, creepy, crawly stuff. What have you got for us?
Yes, so today I am playing Xyris, the Writhing Storm. He's a Snake Leviathan, he costs 5, he's got flying. Whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, create a 1/1 green snake creature token. Whenever Xyris, the Writhing Storm, deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. So my deck is all about making you guys draw cards so I can make a bunch of snakes. One example of that would be Teferi's Puzzle Box, which is an artifact, costs 4. During each player's draw phase, that player counts the cards in his or her hand, puts those cards on the bottom of his or her library, and then draws that number of cards. So that's obviously going to make a ton of snakes.
So every turn,
Oh,
like up to like 7 snakes per player, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
more.
Maybe more.
Maybe
Yeah,
more.
like a thaw vessel or something.
Kruscke Decklists.
Yep. I hope you let me draw 13 cards so I can win with this guy. That'd be so sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Man, well, and then also with Beastmaster Ascension on the battlefield, that's just really gonna buff all of my snakes with those quest counters on attack, giving everything +5/+5. So yeah, my plan is to make a bunch of snakes, swing out with said snakes, and make them real big, chunky, strong.
It sounds, wow, very cool. It sounds like my deck goes tall, yours goes wide, Ben's goes humongous, and Blake's goes everywhere.
Blake's goes whatever you guys are doing. Yeah.
It
This is gonna be a
like,
wild one.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild game. I can't believe I'm playing mono red in this table because all these decks look so
Yeah,
cool,
this is
and I'm
sick.
just going to try to kill you before you do anything. What have I become? All right, let's dive in. Let the worst possible nonsense begin. All right, we're ready to dive into it. Oh my gosh, where did the sunglasses and headband go? It's normal, CGB. Hi!
Hi.
I'm so happy it's your birthday. It's so
I hate you for this. Are you kidding? This is my birthday present?
Wow, things changed while we shuffled.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice, but I couldn't keep it.
Vibe check. Ben, you won the roll. Take us away.
Did. Okay. I will draw. Play a swamp. I'll tap that swamp for a Basilisk Collar.
Whoa.
So we all have to destroy you now.
No, it's. I don't even have a creature yet. It's okay.
Lifelink? That's like the scourge of my existence.
Death touch.
And I will
Feels
pass.
a little aggressive.
Jeweled Lotus.
Drawing for turn. I'm gonna play Steam Vents. It's gonna enter tapped. Then I'm gonna pass.
Draw. Mountain for turn. Nobody's going to be aggressive here but me. Vandal Blast the Basilisk Collar.
Whoa!
Seriously?
Dude. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
What? CGB, I appreciate. I'm gonna sack a Flooded Strand for a Triumph. CGB, I appreciate the gift, but I'm gonna have to kill you with that token.
Oh, the signed
the shark.
token? That's
Yeah.
fine. It might make it worth more. Have my figurative blood on it.
Yes. And then I'm gonna pass it to old Ben.
I'm still dumbfounded by the Basilisk Collar.
Yeah, that was.
This deck is the definition of waking up and choosing violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently. I will play a Terramorphic Expanse, sack it for a Plains, and then I'll pass.
Drawing for turn. We're gonna go Rejuvenating Springs. Does not enter tapped because I've got 2 or more opponents. Then I'll tap 2 for Bloom Tender. Then I'm gonna pass.
All right. Draw. Going to play a War Room as my land for turn. I'm also going to drop a Lotus Petal. I'm going to sacrifice it. I'm going to cast my commander, Laelia Blade Reforged. I'm going to play a Mox Amber, which I can tap for red as long as I have my commander. And happy birthday to Blake. I attack you. There's an attack trigger here. Exile my top card. I can play it this turn. It's a mountain. I already played a land, unfortunately. And you take 3 commander.
That's so messed up.
I'd say it's so CGB, but it's really not.
It's not.
This is so weird. Your turn.
Thank you. Mountain Felwar Stone. Pass the turn.
Okay, tap, draw Z card, A card. I'll play a Rugged Prairie. It's a filter land. And I'll tap 3 to play a Sword of Feast and Famine.
Ooh, cool card.
Yeah, and then I'll pass.
Draw. Ooh. We'll go Riverglide Pathway. Perforos, God of the Forge.
I don't know all the text on that one.
Yeah, so it's indestructible. As long as your devotion to red is less than 5, Perforos isn't a creature. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Perforos deals 2 damage to each opponent. Then it also has a pay 2 colorless and a red. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn.
Wow, that sounds good with the thing that makes a lot of snakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's scary.
All right, out to kill us all.
Then I'm gonna pass.
And draw. Oh boy. Yep, continue the birthday wishes, attack Blake.
All right.
Trigger, put a counter here, up to 4/4, exile. It is a Grim Lavamancer. I can play it until end of turn.
Seems good.
4 points.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Okay.
I'm at 7 commander damage.
Post-combat, I'll play Chandra Dress to Kill. This has several modes. The +1 that I'm going to use here is make a red mana and deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. And I'm going to deal 1 damage to Shea.
Okay.
And make a red mana. I'm going to use that to cast the Grim Lavamancer from exile. And then I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage for turn, and I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm going to untap. All right. On my turn, I'm going to play a command tower. And I think what I want to do here is play my good friend Zedruu. Zedruu says at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of permanents you own that your opponents control. And then I can pay Jeskai. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control.
Oh boy, can't wait to get those gifts.
I know. It's presents. Go ahead, Ben.
I'll untap, draw, play a Tainted Peak. I'll tap 4, filtering with this to have 2 white, and play Luminous Broodmoth. Flying 3/4. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield with a flying counter.
Okay.
That's cool.
Then I will pass.
Bark Channel Pathway. Then we're tapping 5 to cast my commander, Xyris, the Writhing Storm.
It's here.
It's here. This is going to trigger Perforos. A creature enters the battlefield under my control, and that's going to deal 2 damage to each opponent.
All right, let's go.
Bang, bang, bang.
30.
All right, and then as a reminder, if anybody draws an additional card other than the first one on their turn, I'll make a snake.
Make a snake.
Yeah. I'm not going to draw cards. I'm just going to exile them and then play them. No big
Very
deal.
nice of you.
I'll pass the turn.
Blake,
What's up, dude?
if I cease the aggression in your general direction and focus on some other threats, will you promise that your first gift of the festivities today will not go to me?
I make it a deal.
All right, then we've got a deal. And I'm going to focus my efforts on
Oh, Ben's so dead.
these terrifying things. All right, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack Shea with the Blade Reforged. Combat trigger, exile top card, and this puts a counter here. So it's currently a 5/5 attacker, and I exiled Magmatic Channeler.
Okay.
Post-combat, I will plus Chandra to deal 1 damage to Shea and make 1 red mana. And then I'm going to cast the Magmatic Channeler from exile. So as long as there are 4 more instant or sorceries, it becomes a 4/4. Right now it's a 1/3. I do not have 4 instants or sorceries, so just a 1/3.
Just Vandal Blast.
I can discard a card and exile the top 2 cards in my library, choose one of them, and I may play it this turn. So more impulsive draw, as they are calling it. I'll tap 2 for a Swiftfoot Boots, and I will equip my commander with the booties. And,
Good.
Yep, hexproof for her. Your turn.
All right, I am going to untap, draw for turn. I'm going to cast a Mind Stone, and then I'm going to play a tapped Mystic Monastery. CGB, I will continue to not give you the next thing if you don't attack me this turn. Until it comes back to my turn, you can't attack me. Because I'm going to play something that's...
But I thought we just made a deal.
I know, don't attack me again.
What?
Please.
Now I'm confused. I thought the deal was that I'm not going to attack you if you don't give me gifts.
Oh, at all? Oh, in general? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
the
Okay.
next gift.
All right. Well, this is going to be great then. I'm going to play Crown of Doom. So this is an artifact. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I can pay 2 and give it to a player other than the target owner. So this is something that you guys can activate. So when I give it to somebody, they can spend 2 mana to give it to somebody else, but you can't give it back to me. Does that make sense? Creatures attack you for more damage, and you can give it to other people, but you can't give it to me.
Well, right now you just have it,
Correct.
and nobody else has it. So right now, people attacking you get a bonus,
Yeah, but be not
and
cool.
and then maybe and maybe someday in the future you're going to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, it's my birthday, by the way, guys. Pass the turn with that knowledge.
Okay.
All I'm saying is just be cool. Be cool.
Okay, get ready for these plays, guys. I'm gonna play a mountain.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna tap a plains for land tax.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 2 for a Strionic Resonator, which says 2 and tap, copy target triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Okay.
And then I will tap 2 more to equip the Sword of Feast and Famine to the Luminous Broodmoth.
Can I get a full reading on the sword?
Oh, yes. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and green. Whenever your equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you untap all lands you control.
Nice.
I am going to go to combat. I will swing the Luminous Broodmoth at CGB.
All right, so at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 5.
Yep, no blocks. I take 5.
And you will discard a card, and I will untap all my lands.
I want that Vandal Blast back.
Fair, actually.
I will discard a Kargan Intimidator. It's a really cool card in this deck. We won't see it on the battlefield, but it can give my warrior trample, which is one of the cool things about it, and make something unable to block it. That's why it's in here.
Because of what line of text?
The cowards can't block warriors.
That's the line of text.
Yeah.
So with that, in my second main, I'll play Isshin.
It's a good play.
2 heavens as 1, or hell, whatever. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that triggers an additional time.
Seems good.
Then I will be done.
Draw for turn. All right, we'll go Dreamroot Cascade.
Who are you going to attack, Shay? Because I went out of my way to make sure I attacked you last turn.
Yeah, you.
And I like card draw.
but I totally attacked you last turn.
This is true.
We're literally fighting for a favor of who's going to get punched in the face.
Punch me.
It's pretty bizarre, actually.
It's weird.
5 cards if you attack me, dude.
Yeah, I only have 3 to offer, but don't you want to hit this face?
It is a smug punchable. Damn.
Well, I
Maybe I don't want
think
to.
you should let the person with the least amount of cards in their hand draw them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only have 2.
Oh, wait! Ben's throwing
Shay's throwing his hand in the ring? All right, Ben.
Ben is trying to get in on this on the competition for
I have a rebuttal.
Shay's ire.
I have a rebuttal. You draw 2 extra cards with me?
All right, well, Ben.
Well,
Hi.
every
She's a fan of Isshin, too,
every
guys.
snake
Yeah.
she
I
makes
played it
is 2
first,
more
so-
damage, though.
It's true.
I'm squirming.
All right, Ben. They've sort of formed, you know, a little bit of.
I did make a deal earlier.
I was just trying to get you to attack me. I will reveal now. I didn't
Yes.
even want to make a deal, but I thought if I made a deal and attacked you, you would counterattack me.
You really only made the deal because it was
Wow.
his birthday, right?
Wow.
Well, I am not going to fall for those shenanigans. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to send Xyris to Ben. 3 in the air.
I will let it through happily.
So sad.
She must be destroyed. I wanted my cards.
Okay, so then you'll take 3 damage. We will each draw 3 cards. And then I will make 3 1/1 snakes.
Perfect.
Is it?
Okay, so those 3 snakes will enter the battlefield, and Perforos is going to deal 2 damage to each opponent for every snake that
So
has
6
entered.
damage.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, geez.
All right, then I'll play my land for turn in my second main. Then we're going to tap 6 for Sashiro the Anointed. So other snakes you control get +2/+2. Whenever a snake you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card.
Whoa.
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 Those are some sneaky little snaky snakes.
That's a whole lot of snake.
And with that, oh, actually, when Sashiro enters, Perforos will trigger. That's 2 damage to all.
How could we forget?
And then I shall pass the turn.
I was starting to forget, like, because we didn't record for 2 weeks,
Right.
a little behind the curtain there. I was starting to forget how this goes, and now I remember the last game too. Oh yeah, Shay is just terrifying.
Yeah, she's scary, dude.
Wait, what did that? Oh, it was just bloom down. Or no, this. What is that?
So it gives my snakes +2/+2, and then whenever a snake I control deals combat damage, I draw a card.
Oh.
Mono red has to figure out how to do something about this. Draw.
I actually have some stuff.
Is there a specific piece that it would help if it wasn't there?
Perforos would be great, but
That's the harder one to deal with?
Yeah, well, it's indestructible and
It
also not a
is.
creature.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. All right. I'm going to tap Magmatic Chandler, and I'm going to discard Strike It Rich. Cheap little sorcery that makes treasures.
Hell yeah!
Yep. And it has flashback for 2 in a red, but who cares right now? I'm just going to exile these top 2, and since a card was exiled from my library, puts another counter
Light up the stage.
on the Blade Reforged. We have Light Up the Stage and a Mountain. I have to pick one? I have to choose one of these beautiful
Light up the
cards?
stage is gonna hit another mountain.
I mean, maybe?
Guaranteed.
Maybe.
Guaranteed.
You think so?
No, I don't know. How many lands
You
running,
said
buddy?
guaranteed.
I know, I lied.
All right, I pick a Light Up the Stage, which has Spectacle. So when the opponent takes a damage, I can cast it for 1 red, exile top 2. Till next turn I can play them. I'm going to plus the Chandra, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to Shea's face, which triggers the Spectacle. And I add 1 red to my mana pool. Then I'm going to use that to cast the Light Up the Stage. So exile top 2, Tectonic Giant, and Mountain.
Wow.
Hey! This puts a counter on the Blade Reforged. I will play the Mountain for turn, for sure. Oh wait, Light Up the Stage is until your next turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this Mountain exiled for now. I might still hit another one. I would love to attack Shea with Laelia, because she's terrifying me. But she'll just block with 1 of the snakes.
Yeah,
and
she's got good chumpers.
it doesn't feel like a good use of the card. Attacking Blake would be a violation of the deal. Plus, I think he's my best chance to get out of this.
I thought he was gonna say best friend. What a throw. That threw me off.
So I think that just leaves Ben, which is kind of unfortunate, but you don't have good blocks right now. So I will attack you with the Blade Reforged. Attack trigger, exile top card. I can play it this turn. It's a Chandra's Ignition. And this becomes an 8/8 commander coming at you.
I think I'll have to block it with Isshin.
It makes a lot of sense because I'm probably going
and
to
I'm
use
just gonna
this.
get it back.
Oh,
Yeah, with a flying counter.
okay.
He died. Then he comes back
Welcome back.
with a flying counter.
Because of the Luminous Broodmoth's ability. Okay. So we're going to move to post-combat, and I'm going to play the Mountain from Light Up the Stage. And I'm going to tap 5, including the Mox Amber here. And I'm going to try to cast Chandra's Ignition, targeting my Hexproof commander. This says target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. So every other creature and each of you take 8.
Yeah, we're not best friends.
Wait,
It came off
Wait,
the
it's
top.
pretty
I
good.
had to
Is
do it.
Laelia doing the damage?
It is.
So it's commander
But
damage.
no, it's not commander.
Oh, it's not.
damage.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
commander.
Right, it's not coming.
Oh, you're right.
That's right.
you're
That's
right.
right.
I'm cool with it.
Any response, Ben?
Shay's got something.
No.
Oh no.
No, I really wish I had a response, but I don't.
Oh, bluffing it.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
Chandra explodes.
Come on, man.
I do lose my Chandler and my Lava Master.
Chandler.
Boy,
Such a Chandler.
snakes.
I'm at 14, guys.
Mono red shows violence, dude. All right. After that epic explosion, I'm done.
All right, well, I'm going to play Arid Mesa. Not loving the fact that that cost me life right now.
Coward.
Then, how dare you? I'm going to play this, show you who's a coward. And then I will pass my turn.
I will untap. Begin my upkeep. If an opponent has more lands than me, I search for 3 basics. Shay's got 6, searching for 3 basics. You got 1 of each of my colors
Wow.
into my hand. I will play a Plains for turn. I will tap 4 to play Fireflux Squad. It has haste, it's a 4/3. Whenever it attacks, you may exile another target attacking creature you control. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card on the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
I'd be afraid if you had another creature.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Oh my god, because it could be an Eldrazi.
I will tap 2 and equip the Sword of Feast and Famine to the Fireflux squad.
Choose wisely, Ben. Choose wisely.
I will go to combat. I will swing the Fireflux squad at Shea for 6 damage.
Dang.
Okay, no blocks.
Okay. I'll take 6 and discard a card, and then I will also untap all my lands.
So I will discard a Misty Rainforest.
In my second main, I will tap all 6. I guess this one being colorless, because it has to be. And I will play Endbringer. I untap him during each other player's untap step. I tap in and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. For a colorless untap, target creature can't block or attack this turn. And for 2 colorless in a tap, I can draw a card. He's a 5/5 Eldrazi.
So in the lore of this show, I played a Pingers deck, and I played a Basilisk Collar, and proceeded to get targeted by all 3 of these nerds. And this guy played the Linvala that says you can't activate abilities. So honestly, this is justice. Keep your stupid Basilisk Collar in the graveyard.
This is the best pinger, really, Blake. And you didn't even.
It wasn't even in my deck.
I know, exactly.
It's got the coolest name of any pig.
Yeah, that too, cool. Well, it untaps everybody's untaps now.
All right, you have the Resonator, so you can copy the ability. You also have 2 colorless sources, so you can at least use the can't attack, can't block thing once.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
I'll pass.
We're going for it.
I hope it's just a commander.
It's my commander.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so Xyris is back. That's going to trigger Perforos. 2 damage
Back
to
at
all.
it.
Oh my gosh. These life totals.
Yeah. Then I'm going to pass.
Man, I am not sure. Well, I can't attack you. Who do you think I should attack?
It's a great question.
I am not sure. See, like this is, I mean, right there, that's 6 damage.
Yes.
And if it hits you, it's 10.
Yes.
Just right there.
That is death.
That is a problem.
Honestly, it's tough.
Yep. I think the pressure has to stay on Shea. I think it does. Yeah. Here it comes. So this is trigger. And we're going to go to 7 +1/+1 counters as we exile our top card. Urbrask the Hidden. Creatures you control have haste. Creatures your opponents control enter tapped. None. So that's a 9/9 coming
that's actually
at you.
Oh, phooey. I'm gonna take 9 damage, no blocks.
Wow. Yep, I think that's right. Okay, 9 commander. I'm going to plus Chandra to exile a top card. So Kenzin Crucible of Defiance. We'll put a +1/+1 counter here. I'm going to play that as my land. I'm going to tap 1 red for a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I surveil 1 Delirium if there are 4 more cards among cards in my graveyard, +2/+2 flying, and attacks each turn. So I have sorcery, I have creature, I have artifact, so I'm missing 1 type. I'm going to move to my end step and I'm going to exile both of these.
Oh my gosh, sus.
What?
Yeah,
Suspicious.
yeah.
What?
Your turn.
Oh, he must have forgotten. He probably clicked through his turn on accident. That's the explanation here. End of turn, I'm going to crack my Arid Mesa. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped.
I'm going to read the -7 ultimate
Yeah, I
on
was just
Chandra
about
to
to ask
everybody,
you to do that.
because it might actually come up. It says, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a red spell. This emblem deals X damage to any target, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast the spell.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So if I get this emblem, I get basically a draw 5 that I can play that turn, and from then on, whenever I cast a red spell, it does damage equal to how much I spend to cast it to any target.
I will untap, and then I'm gonna, with the Zedruu trigger on the stack, I'm going to give Ben the Crown of Doom. So now all creatures attacking him get +2/+0. And then I'm going to draw a card and gain a life off Zedruu.
And I will make a snake, and everybody will take 2 damage.
So I will take 1, basically.
Oh
I'm going
no.
to play a land.
You sound really bummed about whatever you're about to do to us.
No.
And I'm going to play the card I drew in my opening hand. I've just been hyped to play all game, because now the game revolves around 9 lives. When a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on 9 lives, also there's a cute cat by the way, you exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So, just so you guys have an idea, as things deal damage to me and whatnot, I'm going to put counters on there. Right when it's about to get to the 8th counter, I'm going to give it to one of you nerds to kill you.
You have the mana open to do that?
I sure do!
Do you now?
That Perforos is looking sweet for me now.
Oh my goodness.
I think I'm going to pass the turn. Hey,
Oh my goodness.
I will untap. I will go to my upkeep. Does someone have more than 6 lands? Shea does, again.
7.
Sweet. Search for 3 more lands. We got 1 of each again.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, we do have to be careful about the Chandra ultimate.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little spooky.
Well,
by
oh,
it.
now you're worried about it, mister. I take damage and then give it to you and you lose the game.
That is my full name, actually.
It is. I think you can just ping it, right?
Yeah,
Ping.
I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's
Never
that.
mind.
And he untaps this,
Oh,
like
yeah.
each.
Every-
untaps
I lied. I
it.
forgot that that's a good card.
Yeah,
I'm used to only bad pingers.
Yep. I'll tap 2 and give Crown of Doom to CGB. Yeah.
That's my hat. That's the party hat.
Woo.
That's the party hat.
I got my Crown of Doom on. Okay, whenever a creature attacks me or my Planeswalker, it gets +2/+0. Okay.
I'd like to think it looks like a Burger King crown.
I got it. I'm wearing the crown.
Then I'll tap 5, the rest of my mana, for this main phase and play Isshin. Then I will go to combat.
I wonder who he's attacking.
You could always attack me, actually.
You're too weak.
What?
I think he's just trying to campaign for being
Yeah.
the proud owner of a 9 lives with 8 counters.
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay, I'll go to combat and swing Fireflux Squad at CGB for 8.
Yeah, the +2 from the crown and
Yeah,
the
that's-
+2 from the sword. I'm. So do I move to blockers?
Before blockers, though, I'm gonna tap Endbringer to deal 1 damage to your Dragon Rage
Channeler.
It's too reflective, I can't see it.
I really didn't want to have to do this now. I really didn't want to have to do this now.
What?
All right, then in order to get my delirium, I'm gonna have to cast this Chaos Warp.
Hey,
On what? On what?
wonder what?
There's a lot of interesting choices.
Yeah, that's true.
No kidding.
This would not be going to you.
Well, I mean, it's hexproof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good, Mike.
I don't know how my cards read.
It's a very important line of text.
Sick. Get wrecked. Because
So, I mean, I think the only way to take the table out from under 9 lives threat is to target your commander.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the only thing I can do. So, trigger Dragon's Rage Chandler Surveil. And I will bin this Dwarven Ruins, and then Chaos Warp is on the stack targeting your commander, Blake. I'm going to make you make your choice.
If I hit
Oh, wait,
Pyromancer
he
Swath off of this, I'm going to cry.
Oh
And
my
my
gosh,
birthday will
yeah.
end.
You have permanents in your deck that if you hit could wreck you.
If I get Grid Monitor,
I didn't think of that
Wait,
at all.
really? Like, what does it do?
I can't play creatures.
Oh no.
Are we doing it?
I mean, emotionally, no. But game-wise,
Hey, dude, it's your birthday. Believe in the heart of the cards.
I'm not shuffling it
This
in
is
my deck.
a you.
How many cards would you say you have in there that hurt you?
Like 3?
Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you there's not a chance. I'm going to let CGB cut my deck.
You need to get this in a sleeve.
I'm sorry.
It's a very valuable item.
Top loader.
Yep. All right, there you go, dude. Flip it.
Arcane Signet?
You're getting Arcane Signet.
Thanks.
You're
You're gonna
welcome.
help me replay this stupid commander.
No problem, dude. I have Delirium, Ben. My Dragon's Rage Chandler has survived your ping.
You were missing
what?
an instant?
I was missing one type.
Yeah, it was
seriously?
instant?
Yes.
So it gets buffed by that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
So it did all that just to jump underneath a bus named Fireflux Squad. So I'm gonna block that and die.
Okay. So I don't untap my lands then. Darn. I'll actually move to discard. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna discard a swamp. And then I'll pass.
Untap.
And I will untap my Endbringer.
Draw for turn.
Is that the smile of a Craterhoof Behemoth holder?
No.
Oh god.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
I don't want her to attack me this time. I could do without the card, Shay. I'm fine this time. I'm not upset about last time when you didn't attack me. When I
We're
wanted
good.
you to.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
good. You don't have to do it. It's like deciding which of your friends should die.
We've all had this decision in and out of game, so
Wait, out of game?
take your turn, Shay.
Yeah, so my fear is, what I'm thinking is I get the most perks from attacking CGB. Because the
Is
creature
death
gets
on the crackback a perk, though?
Right.
Yeah, if you can't kill me, I can make this unblockable.
Ooh, I kind of want to risk it.
Do 2 damage, I can do the third one.
That's true. If you have another creature, he does die.
I'm also very enticed by what I would draw.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, just YOLO.
If
right?
you have a
Yeet
creature
it.
in your hand,
Eat it.
or think you can draw it, he can die.
Eat it.
We're yeeting it.
Okay. That's gotten to unsaid. Yeet it.
All right, the CGB.
Yo,
Here comes the heat.
The
okay.
heat and the yeet.
So yes, I'm sending Xyris your way, which gets +2/+0, so it's a 5/5 flyer, and my 1/1 snake.
All right, they both get +2/+0, and you're attacking me? You're not attacking Chandra?
I'm hoping we have other solutions for Chandra. Yeah, it's straight to the face.
Okay, and I can't activate this because it's not my turn. So yeah, let's do it.
All right, so that is gonna be 8 damage coming your way.
And how many cards do we draw?
So I think it's just combat damage from here, so we'll each draw 5.
Okay.
Can we talk about how it was uncool of Ben to re-gift my present? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it.
And I will make 5 snakes.
Which will do...
10 total damage to everybody.
That will give me 5 counters on 9 lives.
Use a big one.
Yeah.
That's easy to read. All right, I'm down to 3. Shay,
Yeah.
if you don't kill me, I will cast a card that will make everybody draw a lot of cards next turn. It'll be the largest snake army in the history of snake armies.
He wouldn't make this deal if it wasn't good for him.
Fair.
Being alive is all I'm asking.
But if I make snakes, then Perforos will deal damage, and you would possibly die in that scenario.
Sounds fun.
I'm gonna look at the cards that I drew.
Yeah, fair enough.
In my second main, I'm tapping 5 for a time reversal. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library and then draws 7 cards.
Okay. Fair enough.
What? Is that going to do what I think that's going to do?
Yeah, it's going to kill us.
Well, there'll be triggers on the stack and an opportunity to respond. I pass priority.
Yeah, me too.
Ben?
What?
I mean, we're going to shuffle up and draw. Do you pass priority?
Yeah, I know.
All right, here we go. We got to hope to hit the Perforos before the trigger resolves.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to hope that you can remove. I mean, I'm probably not going to hit something. I do have one card that could do it. But we got to hope to hit something with the triggers on the stack.
And it's an enchantment?
Instant speed that removes the Perforos.
Cheers,
I have Wild Magic Surge.
I don't have a zero-cost spell that kills an enchantment.
You're going to, so we're going to draw 7. You're going to make 21 snakes.
Correct. That is correct.
And those are on
and
the
if
stack.
the ability to make those snakes is going to go on the stack.
Yep.
And if they are created, Perforos is going to deal 42 damage to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the plan.
It's also separate instances, so 9 lives is gonna lose the game.
Oh really? Oh no.
I'm setting stakes for the
Oh my
audience.
God, no way.
Dude, I'm terrified
No
right
way.
now.
Dude,
Someone cut my deck.
you're a Jeskai mage with 4 mana. You're gonna hit something. Come on,
sure
dude. It's
hope
your
you
birthday.
I was looking
My
through to see if
birthday.
there's anything I can draw.
Shay, you want to cut my deck?
No.
I have 1 card in the whole deck that could do it.
Shay,
I'm cursed.
CGB, please cut my deck.
Oh yeah, I got
I am
you.
so cursed.
Well, it didn't go well with the. It didn't go well with the Chaos Warp. Have Ben do it.
Ben, cut my deck.
Okay.
Give him a nice gift.
I didn't get anything.
I'll cut your deck, buddy.
Yeah, that feels right.
That feels right.
Please.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
So triggers are on the stack.
Yes.
Priority comes to me. If someone else can put a spell on the stack, I have something that could try to do something. But I can't. I can't do it unless there's something on the stack.
I could if I had 1 mana, but I can't.
Yeah, like I have Tybalt's Trickery, but I need a target.
Oh, right.
It could hit something to remove the
can
Perforos.
it be a trigger?
No, it has to be a spell.
Unfortunately, Ben cut me a crap one.
Oh,
You got no instance?
All 1 sorcery, a bunch of lands.
No way to draw a card? Why'd you tap your Mind Stone?
Because I didn't want her to make it. And I needed the 3 mana I needed 3 colorful mana to pass the thing.
So,
wait.
I didn't have Arcane Signet at the time.
Keep
in mind, guys.
Can you pass a land to me?
It's not on the
It's
battlefield.
instant
Oh,
speed.
right. It's not on the battlefield, that's right.
So, guys, are
So we just die, I guess?
Are we dead?
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
So time goes, and then we all go.
Snakes didn't do anything this game. It was all Perforos.
I don't know. That's a lot
That
of
was
damage.
terrifying.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Nice. Yeah, that was 42 damage.
Shay,
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shay, I'm not sure we have a solid hiss on record for this game. You want to give us the "You're all dead" hiss?
Oh yes, here's the "You're all dead" hiss. There you go.
Awesome. Let's pick out our card of the game. And we are back to present our card of the game presented by CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 when you shop on the website and you can get a 5% discount on your order. And remember that you can get a $50 gift code potentially to CoolStuffInc.com when you leave a comment on this video. The winner of the game, geez, who could that be? Oh, it's Shay. We'll pick out her favorite comment to receive a $50 gift code to CoolStuffInc.com. My card of the game is Chandra's Ignition. This card, I thought for a minute I might steal another one. My hand was kind of okay. Shea was going off with snakes. The boards were getting kind of exciting. And this card came rolling off the top to deal 8 damage to all of my opponents and wipe the board. And I thought I might have it when the nice hexproof commander, a Rogue's Passage. Turned out they were able to rebuild, but this card, I think, if you have a commander who can get a really high level of power and you're in the color red, this is a really good card to play.
Okay.
Birthday boy!
Well, my card of the game was 9 Lives. 9 Lives was really fun. It did some cool stuff, except it did kill me in the end. It caused CGB to murder my poor Minotaur monk who always looks more like a goat to me.
It got chaotically warped.
It was messed up. Yeah, you turned it into an arcane signet.
Did I
Whatever.
do that?
The real card of the game, though, was my birthday present from CGB. Happy birthday, nerd. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Ben, what is your card of the game?
My card of the game, it was Sword of Peace and Famine. I bought a few of the swords, and this is my first time playing with any of them.
You start out with the best,
loved it.
so.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so nice just spending all my mana, untapping all of them, and spending it again.
Yeah, I was really wondering, were we going to see an Eldrazi if the Dragon's Rage Channeler hadn't gained Delirium and made that block on that last turn? Were we going to see an Eldrazi if you untap?
No, I actually had like 6 land in my hand, or 5 or something.
Land tax
from
does.
land tax.
Yeah.
But the other 3 cards at the time in my hand were all mana rocks. So, no. Potentially the next turn, if I had attacked with all my creatures, I may have gotten some Eldrazi from the Fireflux squad, but I did not.
Classic Ben, all ramp, no blamp. We did it again. And of course, our champion, Shea. What is your card of the game?
Can you take a guess?
Yeah.
It's Purphoros, God of the Forge.
Did that do something?
Yeah, you know, it did a few, it actually did the Lord's work. It was amazing. Yeah, and very, very exciting stuff. I always love when I can play that card.
How much damage do you think it did? Editor, do the math, put it on the screen. He probably won't.
Seems like a lot of work.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was most of our life totals. I
Yeah.
think Laelia and Chandra's Ignition helped out, and the rest was Purphoros.
I think she did like 12 damage with creatures, like her dudes, and then the rest was all Purphoros.
Yeah, holy cow, that was a lot. Yeah. I should have Chaos Warped it, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
But
Oops.
my Minotaur monk was way too scary.
So scary. All right, that's going to conclude this particular episode and game, but don't worry, we'll be back for another. And remember to like, subscribe, and support the channel. We really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. You stayed till the end. That's really cool. As always, you're cool. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys. That's beautiful.